Your weekly astrology report for Sunday, December 17th through Saturday, December 23rd of 2023, brought to you by Center for the New Age in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. The haze may lift this week. Fortunately, some news arrives on December 18th when Mercury retrograde meets up with Jupiter in Taurus. It can feel like a temporary speed bump or course correction, but don't worry, you're still making progress. Shock and surprise take over your one-on-one relationships on December 20th when Venus in Scorpio stares down Uranus in Taurus. Established relationships can experience endings or possible breakthroughs. A brush with luck in your professional or financial life can also show up when you least expect it. The Sun enters Capricorn and the winter solstice takes place on December 21st. The shift of seasons marks the darkest day of the year, a time when the veil is thin, and we are making peace with what stares in the darkness and the unknown. This Capricorn season, you'll be focused more on your relationship with tradition and your responsibilities. On the same day, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn mingles with Saturn in Pisces, asking you to revise plans made around December 2nd. A moment of clarity permeates your consciousness on December 22nd, when the Sun and Mercury, both in Capricorn, form a chasm. Today delivers a major piece of information regarding your personal Mercury retrograde storyline. Later in the day, Mercury retrograde backspins into a new sign, Sagittarius. Whatever you were experiencing the last time this happened, in December 2017, is coming back up for review. Aries, March 21st to April 19th, weekly horoscope. Delays and setbacks have been taking place, inviting you to rethink your major goals and career trajectory. Fortunately, Mercury in Capricorn shares a kiss with Jupiter in Taurus on December 18th, encouraging you to rethink some of your plans and ideas. A new resource or form of support may become available and you're likely to feel encouraged and excited about what's to come. Your finances experience some hiccups on December 20th, when Venus in Scorpio locks eyes with unpredictable Uranus in Taurus. The winter solstice arrives on December 21st, bringing out your inner boss. This is not a time to be shy, share your future desires far and wide. You'll meet with a moment of clarity on December 22nd, when the Sun in Capricorn meets with Mercury retrograde. Plans are shifting and changing and solutions also present themselves. Later that day you're reconsidering the ways in which you're eager to expand. You may also be exploring old subjects you have studied, visit in places you've traveled before or picking back up some old projects or ideas. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th, weekly horoscope. Lucky news and opportunities head your way, when Mercury retrograde in Capricorn mingles with Jupiter in Taurus on December 18th. Support may arrive for some of your personal goals, or perhaps you have exciting news to share with the world. You can gain some recognition for your skills and expertise today. Disruptions and unexpected developments unfold in your close connections. On December 21st, Venus in Scorpio stares across the sky from Uranus in Taurus. Couples on shaky foundations may call it quits and other couples may create more space or novelty. Today singles can encounter love at first sight or fall for someone who isn't their usual type. With the winter solstice on December 21st, you're feeling more encouraged by possibilities and reconsidering your next steps and plans. A turning point in an ongoing conversation arrives later that day. The information you've been waiting for is revealed. It's also time to rethink your budget and have conversations about shared finances, personal expectations, and boundaries. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th, weekly horoscope. Luck is in the air on December 18th, when Mercury retrograde mingles with Jupiter in Taurus. An unexpected source of support, financial or emotional, may appear. Your intuition can also help make wise financial decisions today. Hiccups in your daily routine occur on December 20th and you may find yourself mingling with unexpected people at work or experience a sudden change regarding a responsibility. Do your best to go with the flow. When the winter solstice arrives on December 21st, you're reminded of who and what is really worth most of your precious resource, time. A revelation in your personal Mercury retrograde story arrives on December 22nd. You're finding clarity with your finances, or perhaps you receive news about a contract or payment that has been delayed. Later that day, Mercury retrograde re-enters Sagittarius, which will have you revisiting important discussions in your relationships. This is a great time for picking up projects or hashing out and addressing relationship dynamic issues. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd, weekly horoscope. A brush of luck arrives on December 18th. Despite the Mercury retrograde, conversations and discussions experience forward momentum. This is a great day for networking and sharing your ideas. Shock and surprise take over your romantic life on December 20th. Couples on shaky foundations may decide to call it quits. You could have an unexpected run-in with an ex, or perhaps you're feeling ready to try out an unexplored kink. The winter solstice takes place on December 21st, putting more of an emphasis on your one-on-one relationships. You're making time for important people in your life and eager to discuss future plans. Important conversations take place in your relationships on December 22nd. On the same day, Mercury retrograde re-enters Sagittarius, putting your attention back on your daily routine. Have you slipped up on some of your habits? You may recognize how to stop getting in your own way. Petty conflicts and delays at work with colleagues can also feel more annoying. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd, weekly horoscope. Support arrives on December 18th and plans feel like they are temporarily back on track, or you may feel encouraged about where things are headed. Shocking revelations in your personal and professional relationship take place on December 20th and you may feel ready to debut something you've been working hard on behind the scenes. Revelations about your past or within your family may also be unfolding around this time. With the winter solstice on December 21st, you're shifting your attention on a personal or professional responsibility. You're presented an opportunity to find a healthier work-life balance and practice maintaining your boundaries. Clarity comes on December 22nd, bringing a turning point to any emotionally taxing situations you've been sorting through. Later that day, Mercury retrograde moves into Sagittarius, prompting you to reflect on your relationships with joy and pleasure. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd, weekly horoscope. Supportive conversations take place on December 18th. You feel full of hope, optimism, and potential. This is a great day to pitch your ideas and ask for support. Romantically, conversations about the future may also take place. Some surprising news finds you on December 20th, and you may experience an unexpected disruption in some of your close connections. Perhaps someone tells you something unexpected, or you find yourself socializing with someone you rarely spend time with. The winter solstice arrives on December 21st, refueling your spirit with pleasure and hope. This can be a busy time for dating and romance, but also for creative projects and falling head over heels in love with your life again. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd, weekly horoscope. Healing conversations take place on December 18th. You're better able to surrender, forgive, and let go. Sudden changes in your financial world take place on December 20th, when Venus in Scorpio stares down Uranus in Taurus. You may experience a windfall or find yourself splurging on something last minute. A clash over personal values can also pop up in a close relationship. The winter solstice on December 21st has you eager to beautify your space and invest in your sense of comfort. Spending time with a chosen family can also take more precedence. A breakthrough comes about in an ongoing family situation, major work projects, or your living situation. Be prepared for a miscommunication to take over. You may find it hard to express your true intentions and feelings. Also be aware of travel delays. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st, weekly horoscope. Promising and supportive discussions take place on December 18th. You may still be in a waiting period, but you can see how the future is shaping up and are feeling more encouraged. Sudden hiccups in your close relationships unfold on December 20th. Breakups and breakthroughs are on the menu. This is liberating and shocking energy. People are eager to say and do things that feel risky. The winter solstice on December 21st brings an illuminating conversation to one of your recent ideas. Communication and self-expression can pick up. It's time to share your ideas, thoughts, and feelings with others. A realization arrives on December 22nd, and your gift is a chance to clear up some recent miscommunication. Clarity regarding news, conversations, or information that has been delayed can show up on the same day. There may be some roadblocks in your personal resources. Checks may get lost in the mail, or conversations about raises can wind up on the back burner. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st, weekly horoscope. Promising conversations regarding your obligations or work take place on December 18th. It's possible for old colleagues to reach out with new potential opportunities. Secrets and shakeups take over your close relationships on December 20th. Partnership dynamics can feel jarring today. You or your partner may be craving more novelty or independence. The winter solstice arrives on December 21st, bringing more attention to your livelihood and possessions. You may be reflecting on what you have versus what others have, or taking on more responsibility at work. A turning point regarding your finances takes place on December 22nd. You're feeling grounded and clear about your next steps, or perhaps you finally receive a delayed payment or lost check. On the same day, Mercury changes signs and you're spending more time rethinking your current priorities and objectives. Have you been putting enough time into your own needs and desires? You may feel called to experiment with your style, haircut, or the way you identify, either professionally or personally. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th, weekly horoscope. Encouraging conversations occur on December 18th. Support regarding some of your personal ambitions shows up, or perhaps you're sharing something meaningful in the world. Romantic bonds can also deepen. Out of the blue invitations and collaborative opportunities appear on December 20th. Unexpected declarations of love, or, on the other hand, a desire for more space, can occur in your romantic and platonic connections. This is go viral energy, so go ahead and hit post. The winter solstice on December 21st makes you the main character. Long overdue recognition shows up, and others are drawn to your charm and talents. On December 22nd, you could be having a long overdue revelation, and the next step on your path becomes clearer. It's easy to get caught up with self-destructive behaviors or replaying limited beliefs. Later in the day, it's time to change your habits. You're closing out a cycle and making peace with the past. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th, weekly horoscope. Powerful ideas and insights arise in your dream world or intuitive practices on December 18th. You may also gain a deeper understanding of a situation that's been troubling you. Unexpected opportunities arrive in your public life on December 20th. You could meet someone of influence, or perhaps you're choosing to share something shocking, yet exciting, to your followers. With the winter solstice on December 21st, you're reminded that rest is the key for reaching your goals. Your commitments and responsibilities can feel more intense, which will make it even more important for you to set boundaries. You may also be called to nurture your intuition or address any bad habits that you're ready to move on from. When the Sun and Mercury sync up on December 22nd, breakthroughs and mental clarity arrive. You're ready to move in a new direction and leave the past where it belongs. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th, weekly horoscope. A glimmer of hope arrives on December 18th, when Mercury retrograde in Capricorn meets with Jupiter in Taurus. Conversations that have stalled speed up once again. The energy is social and ripe for collaboration, which can spark inspiration. Significant or lucky news makes its way to you on December 20th. You may be sharing something that shocks others, or perhaps someone you're close with reveals something that feels unexpected. Information you learn today has the potential to alter your perspective. The winter solstice on December 21st puts you in a social and outgoing mood. Support for some of your hopes and wishes may also show up, because your energy is contagious. You have an important conversation with a friend or collaborator on December 22nd. This brings you more awareness regarding the next steps on your path, as well as who and what is worthy of your precious energy. Later that day you're reflecting on your work or current life objectives. Do they feel fulfilling? Old jobs may contact you and delays and misunderstandings can unfold.